Hey guys, and we're back. What's that? Look at that. Higher power, peace, knowledge, observer. That just fell out of there. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's try and get like a little 30-minute message. A leg up. 2 to see, a higher power. Why it seem like this card is bent or something? Treasure Island. Okay, so let's see. So what's going on, Holy Spirit? What we got going on? Happy, happy. Period. Happy, happy. Thinker. Happy, happy. No place like home. Here and now. Message in a bottle. Thinker. Okay. So we got happy, happy. No place like home. Y'all know I gotta look these up. Hold on. Okay, so we got happy, happy, joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. No place like home. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit in, being comfortable in your skin. Okay, wish fulfillment, a sense of fulfillment, being comfortable in my own skin. No place like home, period. Here and now. Being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Message in a bottle. Communication, a sign that the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered incorrectly by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. Communication, pointing the way to your highest good. Message in a bottle. Period. So this is giving fulfillment. The fuck? Here and now. Being fully in the moment. Living one day at a time. Being comfortable in my own skin. Feeling at home. Authenticity. Okay. Period. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. A narcissist didn't awaken, or they didn't want me to awaken. Maybe didn't want me to awaken that they was narcissist. A not so cool guy, and he trying to cover something up. Something was an illusion. Something was concealed, and somebody else is surprised. Surprised that they can't lie no more. Wow. And that nothing changed with another woman, or me being a third wheel, or they couldn't change me to put me in a love triangle. They going through destruction. Message in a bottle. They going through destruction. Maybe that's the message in a bottle. The voodoo is returning back. Somebody is moving on. Or since I moved on is why the voodoo is returning back. What's the moving on? Yeah, the voodoo is returning back. I moved on and they got somebody else in their thoughts. That their ancestors ain't fucking with them. God ain't fucking with them. They prayers is landing on deaf ears because they sold their soul to the devil for fame and fortune and material possessions over their soulmate. What's the soulmate? They chose money over love, and now they conflicted. They fighting because they can't steal my intellect. Because I'm in the here and now. Ain't nobody worried about that shit. Ain't nobody trying to be on none of that. Somebody is not lucky. They ain't getting no fortune. Oh, they forfeited their fortune. They abundance pack. Choosing money. Somebody leaving something behind. They trying to abandon something. They don't want it to be game over with them trying to steal. The candle magic is returning back. The candles then blew up and popped up on that ass. Here and now. We in the here and now. And this person trying to harm me. I'm minding my own business, drinking my water. Because I won't be in a third party with them. That's why they don't got no job no more. Remember, his job was supposed to turn me karmic, make me toxic, make me be the other woman, not complain. Exactly. He was supposed to make me a Jezebel. This Jezebel was supposed to make me a Jezebel by putting me in a third party. The rituals is returning back. Somebody lost their gifts. We just seen the ancestors ain't fucking with him because he tried to put his soulmate twin flame in a third party. The rituals is returning back. Somebody doing death magic. They was praying on my downfall, in cahoots with these people. I'm finding out that they was in cahoots. I was never infatuated with a Leo or attracted to a Leo. Somebody didn't want somebody to awaken to something that's going on right now when it got to do with a love offer. Somebody ain't sending the evil eye because they didn't know something. What's this death magic? They did death magic on me. On me. They wasn't expecting to be exposed. A Taurus, this mama, she didn't want me to discover my gifts. She didn't want to be exposed for working with this old dirty bastard. Somebody didn't get the message that they wouldn't be able to abuse me and that they wouldn't be seen as high honor, this old dirty bastard. She didn't give him the message that I was a boss and that he wouldn't be able to make me the other woman. Message in the reverse. Here she go right here. This the Taurus that worked with the old dirty bastard and everybody else. He didn't get the, what was the message? He didn't get the message. She didn't give him the message that I would stand in my power, that I'm a boss, that I'm a divine feminine. She didn't tell him that. Who this mature woman? Or this could be the sister. They didn't get the message that I was the empress, that I was the rich girl, Queen of Pentacles. He thought I was a witchy sister. That's why he's surprised. He found it out on the bag. Bright idea. What's this creativity? This bright idea was to talk shit. Whole time I'm not toxic. I'm not harmful. I'm not a liar. Now somebody can't lie no more. They found it out that it was spell work. They can't lie no more. I'm not toxic. Something is not an illusion. Somebody put a contract, agree to something with a backwards ass Virgo that they would be able to steal my intellect. And now something is not over. They can't end something for me because I don't do glamour spells. What's the contract? They put a contract on me to change me so that I wouldn't be seen as a role model and somebody else is not shocked that they couldn't block my access. Who this backwards ass Virgo? A rich guy that's not abundant. Who this rich guy? He worked with this richie sister. Oh, they went around saying that I was backwards, that I was fussy and a warrior, overcritical and harsh, so that he would agree to do this with this witchy sister to get this abundance, because they didn't want me to get my abundance. He didn't want me to be with nobody else, and she was just jealous that I have this abundance contract. What's the abundance in the reverse? And I know it. Witchy sister. A op. The sister is a op. Intuitive. And I know it. I know that this divine masculine is not divine. He's karmic, but he don't want to be karmic no more. What's this? A boss. A divine. Who this divine masculine? The voodoo is returning back. His ancestors and God not fucking with him. Karmic masculine in the reverse. Oh my gosh. Who we talking about? The old dirty bastard. That's who don't want to be karmic no more. Remember, he don't want to be a player no more. He's sick now. He wish he can go back in time. He wish he can turn the hand of time and go back. He wouldn't never play me. He wouldn't have never left. He didn't want, these people didn't want me to be successful. They didn't want me to be a boss. Now he's sitting back talking about, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. 9/11 on the clock. Somebody did chaos magic. This guy here. That's why he's trying to come back, because that chaos magic is returning back. He losing his mind. This person that traveled. Exactly. No place like home. Energy work returning back, or I don't do energy work. What's the energy work in the reverse? And you got somebody in their thoughts. Remember, I never did a love spell on him. They was lying. The ancestors is not fucking with him. He lost his abundance pack. because he couldn't conflict me. He couldn't bring me conflict. He was praying on my, that's what he was manifesting, to be able to bring conflict to me getting my soulmate union, my abundance pact, conflict in reverse, by binding me. He was optimistic that he would be able to bind me and cause me conflict. This guy here, this fake ass impersonating divine masculine that don't want to be a player no more, that don't want to be karmic no more, because he done lost everything for coming for me. Now he don't want to be karmic no more. He didn't know that these people was just projecting on me, or that he didn't know that he wouldn't be able to. He didn't get the message. He didn't know things would be over for him if he fucked with this witchy sister, or if he said that I was one, just because he was trying to steal. Him and this witchy sister was trying to steal. Here I am, still happy, because I'm not sick. I'm not diseased. I'm not infected. I'm not sick. Happy. That's why the fuck I'm happy. Happy. Somebody is fake. They disingenuous. And that's true. False in the reverse. What's the fake? Somebody faking their happiness. They not independent, intelligent, or fearless. And they not a starseed. This person is gay. Somebody either gay or they thought I was. That's why I would be in this third party. They didn't know something was on the internet. They didn't know God didn't fuck with them. Who this that's wearing a mask? That's not a starseed. That's all this fakeness. I'm not crazy. So they said this about me. They said that I was fake. That I was not independent, not fearless, not intelligent. They said that I was nothing special. I'm not a starseed. And here I am, not crazy either. They just didn't want me to be a role model. The whole time I'm a divine being. These people just wanted to steal my intellect, and it's a no. They thought that they would win if they could steal my intellect, and it's a no. So they did death magic to make me backwards, to make me crazy. Trying to flip me in the reverse. But I'm not heartbroken. I'm not in despair. I'm not sick. I'm not crazy. This backwards ass community. They who wanted to break my heart. They wanted me to have an entity attachment, so I would sell my soul to the devil, so that I would choose money over love and be materialistic like them. They didn't want me to love myself. This community is this cracked out, devil worshiping ass family, because they didn't want me to connect with my ancestors. Remember, they didn't want me to have a connection to God. They didn't want me to know that I could call on my angels and my ancestors. They wasn't able to bring me destruction, no. They wasn't able to make me accept less than what I deserve. I was never invested in doing drugs or whatever. They did spell work and I awakened. That they wanted me to be backwards. I was never invested in somebody that do drugs, or I don't got kids with somebody that do drugs, or I don't do drugs. Somebody is awakening to some spell work. Who awakening? Or why these people didn't want us. Oh, they awakening that them talking shit about me was spell work. They just didn't want us to be in a union. That's what he awakening to. Somebody awakening into a... Ooh. Maybe somebody awakening to what spell work is. Somebody that was in the other woman, to me, they didn't know that this Aquarius wouldn't be able to impersonate me. And that's the truth. So this is either his wife or this sister. She just was focusing on stealing and then covered it up. Somebody is confused. They thought I was backwards. Maybe she finding out that he was doing spell work. Who this third party? I'm cracking up. Oh my gosh. Maybe he finding out that she was doing spell work on him. What's the spell work? She was doing spell work on him, so that he didn't think about me. That's why he ain't getting no money. I'm not in my thoughts because I knew somebody didn't have no money, or he ain't getting no money from this court case. What is the backwards ass divine masculine? Not so divine masculine. That's true. He found out she was doing spell work on him so that he wouldn't think about me. And that's why he don't want to be a player no more. I'm cracking up. That's why he don't want to be a player no more. Manifestations in the reverse. They ain't getting what they manifested, or she not. He not being nice no more. He bothered as fuck finding out that she was doing spell work on him. She can't run, avoid, or escape. Nice guy in reverse. He knew I wasn't an op. Or somebody know I'm not an op. That's why they not being nice no more. They not believing nobody lies no more. Inner knowing, intuitive care. And they trust that. They knew I wasn't an op. I'm not in a relationship with somebody. So they wanted to take me out, and it's a no. A backwards ass divine feminine? Or because they didn't want people to know that I was divine, but they couldn't bring me no endings. This old dirty bastard, he didn't get the message that I wouldn't be conflicted because I'm not superficial, materialistic, pretentious, a lust monkey, promiscuous. I don't do drugs. I don't indulge in toxicities. I'm not a partier. I don't be outside. That's why he didn't get what he manifested. Oh, short, sweet, and to the point. They find now somebody else is fake. Because I'm not, this guy here. That he's a trickster, that he's a fraud. That everything he said about me was really about him. He lied. I'm genuine and authentic. He said that I was fake. He said that I was crazy. He said that I was not special. That I was promiscuous and a lust monkey. Now nobody believing his lies no more. He just didn't want me to move into alignment. Or they ain't getting no come up because I outrank these people because I'm genuine and authentic. They didn't know that I was extraterrestrial. They didn't know that the candle magic wouldn't work. Them selling their soul to the devil was not a good idea. All right.